Oh, hello. Welcome to the cleaning store where we help you clean up your crap. How can I help you? Mm-hmm. Okay. I see. So you want to clean up yourself and your apartment. Well, you've come to the right place because we have all kinds of products that will help you clean not only yourself, but also your environment. Okay? Now, is there any particular cleaning challenge that you have that you would like to be addressed or that you need a particular product for? Mm, okay. Okay, so let's start in the kitchen, all right? Because we have a few different products that can help you clean dishes, for example. So dishes, you don't have a dishwasher. I am so sorry. I do not know how you can live without one, to be honest. I have to have a dishwasher. I lived in an apartment once with no dishwasher, and I had to go see a therapist eventually because I was like beside myself. Anyway, that's for a different story, a different day. Let me just show you one of the products that we just got in today that is really wonderful for cleaning dishes. It's these wonderful little scrubby sponges, and they have the wonderful ability to absorb a lot of water inside the little sponge that's inside the little scrubby part. But they will not scratch any metal or dishes or anything, despite the fact that they look like they're metal or they look like they might be a Brillo pad, but they're not. It's just a nylon fabric that has a shiny texture to it, and they are really wonderful for cleaning dishes. And I have these in my own apartment, and I really love them. And the nice thing about the very neutral silver color is that they will go with any decor. So if your kitchen has primarily blue or red or orange or natural tones or neutral tones, these sponges will match, and that way you can leave them sitting out on your counter and they don't look unsightly. But these are quite nice for cleaning dishes. Now, I do have another type of cleaning sponge. Oh, would you like to feel them? Sure. They are soft enough, but they don't scratch or hurt your own hands. If they don't scratch and hurt your own hands, they're going to be just fine and very gentle for your dishes as well. Okay. Now, I have another type of product that you can use for scrubbing dishes. Let me show them to you. These are little silicone scrubbing pads, and they have these little silicone nubs all over them, like that. Can you see that? And they're really good at scrubbing dishes, but they are incredibly gentle, and they do not, definitely don't scratch. They are very gentle on all of your pots and pans and dishes. And the nice thing about these is that they don't really wear out very quickly. They will last a long time, actually. They're wonderful. I really like them a lot. I've been using these as well for a few years before we got in those other scrubby sponges. These are good for like everyday cleaning, when you're trying to clean in the apartment or anything like that. They're really wonderful for that. Okay? Now, if you're washing your dishes by hand, I recommend that you get a nice cleaning glove that you can use to protect your hands while you are cleaning, and have them immersed into hot, soapy water that's quite dirty. Are you interested? You are? Okay. I really love these. These are rubber gloves, and I love the color pink, so I love these in particular. They have a wonderful texture on the palm of the gloves they're sort of textured, so it makes it easy when you're picking up wet dishes and things like that, for example. They won't slip out of your hands. And what I also really like about these gloves is they have these large, extra, little bit of a cuff on them. And you can turn them up like this. So if you're cleaning something other than dishes, that might be like above your head, for example. Like if you're cleaning the bathroom, scrubbing the tile, this will prevent anything from running down onto your arms from above, and it'll collect the liquid in the little cuff part of the gloves. And I really love this feature about these particular gloves. Not to mention that it's my favorite color. Did I tell you that pink is my favorite color? They are wonderful gloves. Now, they do come in several different sizes, yes. And here, let me just show you. These are the large ones, and they fit me. I wear usually a large glove normally, and they fit me pretty well, actually. And you can see that they have a really good grip. Like, you could pick up anything, like, and that's not going to fall out of your hands because they have that really nice grip surface on them. So I would recommend these gloves. Now they do come in other colors. We have them in colors other than pink. And this is how you turn up the little cuff, just like that. See how that And that just keeps water from running down onto your arm while you're cleaning when you turn up the cup like that. And they're very comfortable. They have sort of a fleece, a little bit of a thin fleece lining on the inside, so they're very comfortable to wear. Would you like to try them on to see if this size fits you? Sure. Here, I'll help you put them on, okay? Okay. Just put this one on here. See how good. Oh, okay. Is that on now? That looks like it fits really well. Yes. Okay. Here, try this one on over here. Okay. Okay, there you go. Here, let me just turn up the cup like this over here, okay? And let me turn up the cuff on this one over here as well, so you can see how that works, okay? There. So, what do you think? They look really good. That looks like a pretty good fit for you, actually. I think the large size is going to be perfect for you. Yeah. Okay. Sure. Okay. Here, I'll help you take them off, okay? Okay. And take this one off over here. Okay. This is just our display gloves, by the way, so I'll get you a clean, brand new pair from the back room, okay? Now, I do have another option for gloves that I can show you. If you're looking for something a little bit more disposable, or something, if you're going to be doing some especially dirty cleaning that you don't want to worry about getting the gloves all dirty or covered in grime or grease or something like that, I'll show you a disposable glove that we sell, okay? Here we are. These are powder-free latex gloves, and now it says that they are examination gloves, but they can be used for all kinds of purposes, including cleaning. And I have used these as well, and they're very nice. This is great for like really messy jobs, like if you're trying to like remove paint, or if you actually are painting something, for example, you don't want to get the paint on your hands or anything like that. I find that these gloves are fantastic for that purpose. Now, I'll show you how they work. These are the extra large, but they do come in various other sizes. It says that they are powder-free, ambidextrous, which means you can wear either glove on either hand. They are non-sterile, however, and single-use only, although I have used them a few times sometimes as well. Okay, and this box has 100 of these gloves in there, and I'll just show you how they look, because that's also important. You want to look good in your latex gloves, right? The nice thing about these gloves is that if you have your nails painted, you can actually see the color of your nails through these gloves, because they are partially a little bit transparent. So you'll be able to see the color of your nails through the gloves, which is kind of a nice feature. Because when you're cleaning and you're protecting those nails, you can also see them at the same time, and why not? Just because you're cleaning doesn't mean you shouldn't show off your manicure, right? Anyway, they're very nice gloves. Yeah. And they're also quite thick, which is very nice. Like some gloves that you get, they're quite thin. They tear very easily. These will not tear easily at all. They're really heavy duty, and you can like really stretch them and pull on them, and they won't tear at all. Okay, so those are your two options. You can get the rubber gloves, which have a beautiful lining and the textured finger surfaces, or you can get these disposable latex gloves if you prefer those, okay? Now, as we're on the subject of a kitchen, you probably have a tile floor that you need to keep clean or something like that. And I have a really nice mop that works so well for kitchen floors or any kind of tiled hard surface floor. Are you interested? Okay. This is the mop right here. It is Veleda is the brand, and this is the mechanism that's quite interesting. Now, this is a little bit dirty because this is our demo model. We sort of demonstrate how to use the mop with this one. And this has a really nice feature where it will automatically squeeze out the water for you, so you don't have to touch it. And I'll show you how that works. It has this little handle part right here, and what you do is you just sort of, you push it up, and when you do that, you can see that the little sponge kind of squeezes together just like that. And then all the water comes running out, and it's really wonderful. And then you can simply just, you pull this down, and then that just puts the sponge right back to where it was. And I really like this mop because it's quite lightweight and it will not scratch your floors. It has a very soft sponge, and the sponge is replaceable so that when the sponge wears out, you can buy a replacement one and just replace it in there, so you don't have to replace the whole mop. And it's also a really nice color of red, which I also like red because it's close to pink. So it's a really nice mop if you're interested in getting a mop. And then the nice thing is that you just keep it in your closet, and whenever you need to quickly clean up the kitchen floor after cooking for a big dinner party or anything like that, and then you just dunk it into some water and then just clean up the floors. Okay? Alright, so I'll put this aside and you can tell me later if you're interested in getting that, okay? Do you have a dustpan to clean up dry things? No? Would you like me to show you one? Okay, I've got one right here. Now, this dustpan is made by the same company that makes the mop that I just showed you. So it's in the same color red, which is really nice to have matching cleaning supplies and cleaning tools. If you're into that kind of thing and you're very matchy-matchy, like I am, then you will like that type of feature in your cleaning tools. Now, what I really like about this dustpan is that the brush fits right into the handle like that. It just locks right in there. So you can just pull that right out when you're ready to use it. And then it never gets lost. It's always together. And it makes it very easy to store and use. I also like that this pan has this thin rubber edge on it, and it's slightly flexible, which is really good for rough surfaces where you're trying to brush something off of and it gets all of the dirt or the crumbs or whatever, because that rubber edge makes it much easier to brush them right up onto the pan. And the brush has very nice stiff bristles, which is very important for the pan. Although what's really nice about this brush, if you look closely, you can see that the very tips of the bristles are kind of softened a little bit. And that makes it much easier to brush up fine dirt and things like that. Often if the bristles are just very thick and coarse, some of the fine dust like dirt gets left behind and it's much easier. But this brush, because it has those softened tips on all of the brush bristles, it makes it much easier to get all of that dusty dirt up off of the floor. And you just brush it like this, and then it has these little edges there on both sides of the pan, and that is so that you can use that to kind of just clean the bristles of the brush off like that. Just sort of rub it along there, and then that kind of helps remove the dirt from the bristles themselves. And of course, you can also just wash it in soap and water as well. Okay? And I like that the hole in the brush matches up with the one in the pan, so you can easily hang that up on a nail or wherever you want to hang it. Okay? Yes, it's quite nice. It's a very nice one. We use this one in the store quite a bit. Yes, we do have some cleaning products as well. Would you like me to show you some? Okay. For the countertops in your kitchen? Sure, yeah. These are the ones that I love the most. And this is made by the company called Sapodilla. I love these products because they are made with all natural scents. It's not overly heavy perfume or anything like that, which is so much nicer to the nose. I am so sensitive to smells that some of these products where they use really strong perfumes, I just don't like them at all because the scent lingers and lingers, and I just don't like it at all. Now, these products are they are plant-based and biodegradable and very earth-friendly. And they are also made with 100% essential oil blends, which is why they have a wonderful natural smell to them. I really love them a lot. And these are both countertop cleaners. This one and this one. And they just basically have different scents. This one is rosemary and mint. And it smells really nice. Would you like to smell it? Sure, I'll just spray a little bit right in the air. Okay. And you can just smell it. Isn't that nice? It's completely natural scent, and as a result, it smells so good, doesn't it? Yeah. I use both of these in my home, and I like this one for the bathroom, the rosemary mint. It just has a very fresh, clean scent, and I like the grapefruit bergamot to use in the kitchen. Okay? Yes, I would definitely recommend both of these. You can do the same thing, one for the bathroom, one for the kitchen. Okay? Okay, great. Now, this is not a cleaner. What it does is freshens the air and makes everything smell so beautiful. This is it's called a linen and body mist but you can also use it for the air, like an air freshener. And this is made with a lavender essential oil. It smells so nice. Would you like to smell it? I'll just spray a little bit over there. It smells really nice. And you can just spray this on yourself. You can spray it on your clothes. It's safe to spray on your clothes if you like. What's really nice sometimes is you spray this on your sheets just to freshen them up if you've been sleeping on them for a while and you don't feel like cleaning them that day. Just a little bit of lavender spray just freshens them up and they smell so beautiful as well. And of course, this is made with all natural lavender essential oil as well. Or an all-natural lavender scent, at least. There's actually no oil in here. Oh, there is. It's made with lavender essential oil, but yes. So, I really love this stuff, and it's not necessarily a cleaning product, but it does help scent the air. It's actually a good product if you're not really up to cleaning and you just want to make it smell much nicer. Okay, so I recommend this quite a bit. This is such a good brand. Okay. If you prefer to make your own cleaning products, as lots of people do, I do the same thing. We have these spray bottles here. I'll show you. And these are wonderful for creating your own cleaning products and then putting the chemical mixture in there. And the nice thing is that you don't have to use chemicals at all for cleaning. For example, you can simply use a little bit of vinegar in some water and a few drops of essential oil, and you can create a beautifully scented cleaner for almost any kind of surface. And these are really nice bottles for that because I'll show you they have a really nice fine mist spray. See how that is such a nice fine mist. It actually pumps a little bit of air down into the chamber when you squeeze the trigger, which actually creates a little bit of pressure inside there. So you get a lot of spray with just one squeeze of the trigger. So these are really wonderful bottles for making your own cleaning products. Or even if you just want to mist your plants with just some water, it's very nice for that as well. Now I do have another type of spray bottle that you might be interested in as well. This one is a clear one, and this one does not have as fine a mist. There we go. It's not as fine a mist, but it does put out quite a bit of mist all at once. So this is good for if you want a lot of mist in a shorter amount of time. The other one sends out a little bit less mist, but in a longer stream, if that makes any sense. And this is good for if you do want to use chemicals as a cleaner, because the tip is clog-free. It does not clog easily at all. And so it's good for if you wanted to use a little bit of bleach or ammonia or anything like that in the mixture that you're going to put into there. Now, I also have, I just wanted to show you, there's this little brush that we have, and it's a very simple, extremely stiff bristled brush. And what this does is, this is really good for crevices or any place where you have an edge that you want to really clean really well. For example, if you have the type of sink that is placed on top of your counter around the edge, and sometimes you get a little bit of dirt or dirty things around the edge of the sink, and it's hard to clean that sometimes. This is a great brush for that type of thing. This is also good for cleaning grout in your bathroom, for bathroom tile, because the stiff bristles are really good at scraping out all that muck that can get into the grout. But at the same time, it's quite delicate, and it won't harm the grout or dig it out or scratch it. It's just firm enough to be strong to remove the dirt, but to leave the grout behind. So anyway, this brush is quite good for those types of cleaning jobs where you need a good strong bristle. This is also good for using it outside as well. If you have tile outside, for example, and you want to clean between the tiles, all the cracks between the tiles, this is a great brush for that use as well. Okay. Now, this is not a cleaning product, but it seems like you're really invested in being kinder to the environment and also recycling and things like that, right? I can tell, yes. We sell these bags for organic waste in your kitchen, and they're wonderful for removing any of your organic waste, because the whole thing is completely compostable. What's wonderful is that it has a lining. You can kind of see how it has this sort of shiny clear lining. It's not plastic. I'm not exactly sure what it's made from, but I believe it's made from a type of gelatin. And it's enough to line the bags so that if you put anything that's a little bit wet in there, it's not going to completely soak through, and it will keep everything contained until you're ready to throw it away or to put it into a green bin if your city has an organic waste recycling program. And do they not in your city? Oh, okay. They are still good if you have your own composting. If you do your own composting, you can put the whole bag directly into the compost. So it's good for that. In the city that I live in, they do have a organic waste composting program. So they collect all of the organic waste, and then they come and pick that up and take that somewhere where it's turned into compost. And it greatly reduces the amount of garbage that goes into the landfills. These are much better than the sort of plasticky type bags you can get that are also compostable. I find that they tend to wear out, and they tend to decompose and decay faster than these do. The nice thing is that because it's got this paper on the outside, this brown paper, it also makes it much stronger. I've had those other plastic type compostable bags where I was carrying it down and the thing broke open. Huge mess. So I've never had a problem like that with these because the paper is quite strong. So if you're interested in these, we do carry these as well. Okay? Okay. So now you're interested in some products to clean yourself and your clothing? Sure. Well, we have quite a few different things for that. Um, let's start with body cleaning, because I have a few wonderful cleaning tools or cleaning items that you can use for that. And the first is this really lovely, this is a silicone brush. And I love this brush because it has two sides to it. And it has this side, which is these very fine little nubby little bristles, basically. But they're silicone, so they're very soft. They're very easy on the skin. And you just put a little bit of soap in there, and with the water, it foams up really wonderfully in these little silicone bristles. And it's really good at exfoliating in a very gentle way on your skin. And this side has larger little silicone spikes. Now, it looks like it might hurt, but it doesn't, because these are really soft silicone spikes. See, they don't hurt at all. What this is good for is really for your scalp. So you can use that to massage your scalp with a little bit of shampoo or anything like that. And it works super well for doing that, for massaging your scalp. And I like that it's double-sided, so you have one purpose for this side and one purpose for this side. But you even can use this part on your body as well. For example, on your feet or your heels or your knees, where you sort of have some rougher skin, and you can use it to sort of really exfoliate that part. But I really love this brush because it's double-sided, so it has two purposes in one item. And I love how soft and gentle these silicone bristles are on this side. But then when you need something a little more firmer, you can just flip it over and you have it all in one brush. So this is a really nice brush for that. Now, these are quite unusual. A lot of people think that they're toys, and they do kind of look like toys, but they are used for cleaning. And this is also made of silicone, very soft silicone. And these can be used to exfoliate your face. And you just put a little bit of cleanser on them, and you just rub all around. And because they're round, they can get into all those little nooks and crannies all over your face. And you can use them, also you can use them under your arms, for example, if you want to. Or you can use them in all kinds of places around your body, actually. And they're kind of fun because they are round, so they go into places better where other cleansing tools don't, like the brush that I just showed you, the silicone brush, the black one. Would you like to feel how soft they are? Sure. See what I mean? Yeah. They look spiky, but they're actually fairly soft and squishy. Yeah. Anyway, they're very novel. These are also great if you have a bathtub, and kids love these. The nice thing is that they float in the bathtub, so you can put them in there with your kids and they can use them to clean themselves and play with them as well. So they're really nice. They have multi-purposes. Now I also have this. This is a dedicated scalp massager, and this one has much larger spikes than the other brush. Again, they're soft. See, they don't hurt at all. And this one is nice because it has this little flexible sort of little handle on it, and you simply put it like this on your hand, and then you can use that to massage your scalp just like that all around. And you can put some shampoo in your hair first, and then just massage your hair all around just like that. And I like how the outer ones are slightly taller than the inner ones for a rounded surface like your head. So it's perfect for your head and your scalp. Okay. Oh yes, we do have loofahs. Would you like to see them? Sure, I have them right here. We actually sell them, they come in a pack of 4. And these are really wonderful loofahs. We've carried these for quite a few years. We've carried other brands, but this is the most popular one that we carry. Partially because of the color. They are black, like this. This is what it looks like. And this is the package that they come in. Now, we can also sell them individually if you prefer just to get one loofah. But if you buy 4, it's about 25% cheaper than buying one 4 times, if that makes any sense. Yes, we do have a few items to remove lint from clothing. Let me show them to you. And the most popular that we sell is this sticky lint roller. And I probably need to do that on my shirt. And you just roll it up and down on the clothing like that. And it removes all of the little lint that's on your clothing. And if you wear a lot of black like I do, this is a necessity. Now, eventually it becomes not very sticky because it's picked up a lot of lint. And then you just go to the little corner up there and you just use your thumb. You can sort of peel it away and just remove that outer layer of the paper like that. And then it's nice and sticky again. And I definitely should have done this earlier. Seems like I've had quite a bit of lint on my shirt. My goodness. I didn't even notice. Anyway, you can see how well that works, right? So I really recommend this lint roller. This is one very good thing. Now, the only disadvantage of the lint roller is that you do have something that you have to throw away, and eventually it does run out of this paper, but you can get refills, and they simply slide onto this little handle thing like that. And they're not that expensive, the refills, but it's really good at removing lint. So I have two other items to show you that will also remove lint, but they are not sticky. This is a lint brush that has two sides to it, and this side is a kind of fabric, almost like a felt-like fabric, but it sort of it's like shingles. It lays in one particular way where they're sort of layered on top, little tiny pieces of fabric, and it's smooth when you go one way, but if you go the opposite way, it becomes rough, and it actually removes lint and picks that up off of your clothing. Like that. Now, when it gets full of lint, then what you do is you go in the opposite direction on a rag or something you don't care that gets dirty, and then that removes all of the lint that was captured by the fabric on this side. And the nice thing about that is you don't have anything sticky. You don't have to worry about using it on delicate fabric like silk or anything like that. And it's also more environmentally friendly because there's no disposable. This side is just a kind of a rough sort of surface that's safe to use on clothing, and that's if you have something that's a little stubborn that won't come off with this side, you can kind of brush it with this to kind of remove it or loosen it up, and then finish with the other side like that. This is very similar to the one I just showed you, but it's a travel version. This has multiple uses, which is really nice. This kind of swings out like this, and oh, it looks like it's been used a few times. This is the demo version. And this has the same thing, that fabric one where you will just go across your shirt like that, and that will pick up some lint. And it's a smaller surface, but it works very well. And then on this side, you have a brush, and that can be used to brush things off of your shirt or your jacket or whatever it is that you have. Again, that's for like harder to remove things from your clothing. And then the nice thing is that you can use this as a shoehorn as well. So when you're getting dressed in the morning and you clean off your clothing, and then you can also use that as a shoehorn to help get your dress shoes on. So this is a good little device to have for traveling, if you do a lot of traveling. So tell me which products you would like, and I'll get them all packaged up for you. Okay? All right. We're going to take these nice pink rubber gloves. That's a great idea. Okay. We'll get those for you. And one of these silicone brushes for the shower. Very, very nice. Yes. And and a few of these scrubby sponges right here. Yeah. Good choice. Very good choice, yeah. And a few loofahs. All right, would you like the 4-pack, or do you want just some individual loofahs? The 4-pack? Okay. That's an excellent decision because it's about 25% cheaper. And then when one loofah, after you've used it for about 6 months or so, it's a good idea to replace it because, things can build up with the soap and everything else. Okay, all right. I'll put that over here for you. Okay, and you would like the lavender spray. You're going to absolutely love this. I promise you're going to love this. In fact, I'm just going to use, this is the tester. This is not the one you're getting. I'm just going to put a little bit more on me. I'll get you a brand new one, okay? Oh, you want to get a gift for a friend? Sure. And yes, we do have gift boxes that I can package it up for you. What would you like to get? Okay. Oh, two of these things. These will be so fun. Oh, you have a friend who has a kid. Well, the kid's gonna love these. And one of these silicone sponges for them as well. Okay. All right. Well, let me just get a gift box and I'll just put that in. I'll wrap that up for you right now. Okay. Let's see. We've got one of our really nice, colorful gift boxes. Is this okay? All right. I have a little bit of paper in here that I can use to wrap that up. Okay, there we go. They're going to absolutely love this gift. I know a lot of people think giving cleaning products or cleaning tools as a gift is kind of ridiculous, but the nice thing is that these are all really nice products, especially the ones that you chose. Things you can't really find anywhere else. And it's something that's useful, but also really fun and beautiful to look at as well. Okay. All right, I'll put this down here. So I'm just going to write up your receipt in case you need it. Unfortunately, our cash register is out of service right now, so we have to do this manually. It's been a long time since I've had to write up a paper bill like this, but that's okay. Okay, so I'm just going to write that up. So we have one of the silicone brush, and that is for $14.99. And then we have, you're getting of the scrubby sponges too. Scrubby sponges. Okay, those are each. Okay. And you also got the lavender spray. Okay. And oh right, and the 4-pack of loofahs. The total, and then tax, and then let's see, great, and then that's the total amount due. Okay. Okay. So I've got your copy of the receipt right here. Let me just package your things up in a bag so you can take them with you. I've just got a nice little bag here for you. So you have, this is the 4-pack of the Loofahs. Just put those right here into the bag. Okay. And you have the rubber gloves. silicone brushes, a brand new one. And scrubby sponges. These are brand new. Okay. And then your gift for your friend is in the other bag over there for you. Okay. There you go. There you go. Oh, you're absolutely welcome. Thank you so much for shopping at the cleaning store, and I hope you enjoy all of your products and you finally get to clean up everything that you've been wanting to, okay? And remember, if you have any questions about any of the products, please feel free to call our store during business hours, okay? Wonderful. Okay, you have a wonderful day too. Bye-bye.